Then it seems like it's pretty close. We hope it sticks away for the final of the MX1 class here at Appin. Who can jump out and get the whole shot? Good start by the Yamahas and the Honda.
Webster.
Around the outside, Webster again has done it.
What, these are the 25-24 starts from Kyle Webster. Where have they been?
Oh, Crawford with a big mistake in turn one. Drops 3 places. Straight to the lead, though. Aaron Tanti, and right through behind him, Jed Beaton.
Well, Aaron Tanti got the memo that what he needed to do was to get to the lead very quickly. The whole shot for Kyle Webster, and what a whole shot it was. A massive one. Already, Jed Beaton wants to pounce on his teammate. He does not want him to get too comfortable to the inside straight away.
It'd be interesting to see how aggressive this pass is going to be. Obviously not hitting each other, but how quickly he wants to make this one. Like you said, if Tanti can get comfortable early on, there's going to put that pressure on Jed Beaton. Moving into third, Levi Rogers, I think that is. He's got past the 2 Honda riders on the 34 machine, so he's in front of Kyle Webster. Crawford, after that first turn mishap, put himself back to 5th, now trying to make this pass to the inside. Oh, Levi Rogers almost over the top of the corner as the pass made now by Nathan Crawford into 4th place.
Yeah, Crawford quickly wants to make his way in. He's trying to find, oh, he was thinking about it. He was tossing up, do I? Nice line there from Kyle Webster on the far inside. I think that a lot of the other riders will pick up on that eventually. But isn't it funny, the vision that you manage to get on the track when you have to? When your body's not working quite the way that it should, and you've got no choice but to find some good smooth ground, you tend to just find it out of nowhere. Tanti is coming under so much pressure from his teammate, the number 14, Jed Beaton. And weren't these two just in a league of their own in the first moto?
Pass made too easy. I was going to say Tanti forced to the inside to cover that line. He has got the shorter run through this turn, but a good run from the outside for the number 14 machine should secure down the number 1 position now through the Pirelli right is our race leader.
All right, time for a quick break here. When we come back, we have got so much more action in the mud. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Penrite Pro MX Championship presented by AMX Superstores. Danny, let me ask you a question. At what point, if you're Aaron Tanti, do you change your mindset of trying to pass back your teammate or trying to learn a bit and latch on? Because you know where Jed Beaton is heading. He's trying to get a 1:30 gap over 3rd place. At what point do you try to latch on, learn something, do the same kind of smooth throttle control and braking that you know Beaton is all about?
Well, I think we're seeing that more and more out of Tanti at the moment, that he is trying to do it. Beaton's just on that other level right now. Maybe in a round or two when, again, we see Tanti become more and more comfortable. However, that mistake cost him, as too did the mistake for Levi Rogers. Both of the riders in the same line there where those mistakes happened. I think as Tanti gets more and more comfortable throughout the remainder of this series, we may see a fight back instantly from the number 9 machine and really challenge it out for the lead. Whether it can hold, I don't know, but at least he'll be up there in the fight. As they drop down the hill once again, Kawasaki MX1, moto number 2 here at Appin.
Much better start to the race for Ryan Alexanderson this time around. So let's see what he can do with it. He had to come from a lot further back the first race, and he looks like he's getting around really quite well. I'm interested to see if somehow Webster can stay up in this 4th. He was 4th, obviously, at the first race. See if he can stay up there in the top 5, because it's quite remarkable to think of him being so injured and being able to stay up ahead of the likes of these riders that are behind him.
To the inside, the 47 machine almost getting that pass made on Zachary Watson on the number 8 as they drop into the left through the Fox turn into the AMX right. The 2 lines coming together. Watson a little loose on the exit there. Has allowed Waters a sniff of hope. And again, just not executing that exit quite the way they want to.
As we have a look at the lap times, we can see now, huge crash crash for Todd Waters. I just saw that out the corner of my eye when I was looking at a totally different screen, and unfortunately, Regan Duffy getting caught up in that as well. Todd Waters needs to try to get that bike up. It's across 2 ruts at the moment. That was vicious. Let's have a look at the Honda replay. I presume it's a front end knife here. Just got the rut wrong. Wow, that was a pirouette and almost 10-point landing.
Beautiful landing there by Todd Waters. If you're going to have a decent crash like that, to be able to land in that manner, it's definitely
threw in a twist as well.
Preferred. Zachary Watson to the rear wheel of the number 63, Ryan Alexanderson, as Webster now right to the rear wheel of Levi Rogers as he continues to move forwards.
The leg strength that he must have to be able to stand up. Oh, a bit of a foot dab there. That is not going to be great for the hip flexor, the groin.
It's the left-hand turns that he always keeps his feet up. You should see it here. Foot out this time. Maybe feeling a bit better or just knowing that he wants to get his pass made. And it was great, absolutely.
He is looking a lot better, and we know he's got a great inside line here.
Look at the amount of room he just made there.
Massive. As we're watching him through, Jed Beaton obviously just trying to keep away from some of the lap riders here. The sky looking ominous on that note. We're going to bring in CDR Monster Energy Yamaha team manager Craig Duck. Welcome back again, Ducker. This is a day for you to just be smiling. I can see it. There it is. Talk us through, Ducker. How are you feeling?
Well, you know, Lee, when you're just in these moments, and they're really hard to get in, it's like a bit of a purple patch, but I don't want to talk too soon, you know that, but just the whole banter in the truck and the whole vibe, the riders are just getting on so good. Even the start of that race, you can see with both Jed and Aaron, if there's not a blue bike in front of him or not his teammate, they just pass the guy. And they just respond straight away. But the whole team's working really good together. Even Kerry, who does our accounts, and Tammy, who does our hotel and travel bookings, they're all part of the system. So everything's just working together. But the stars of the show, Jed and Aaron, is absolutely perfect at the moment.
To the outside, Watson now trying to take advantage of the lapped rider. This is where Loud was so fast. Watson not quite close enough.
Yeah, I got a funny feeling. I can't quite tell. As we see Watson going around the outside, he's going to, it's a little bit deceptive there, but makes the pass. Great line. Alexanderson trying to come back up the inside. It looks like that pass has been made. Alexanderson trying to get back up the inside again, but that gap remaining very, very similar. He is going to end up with a score of 4-4 on the day. 191 points. He's got series points. He is almost tied with Aaron Tanti, and easily could have been no points for him today. I think most other riders would not have even lined up. If we have a look at the round points, Kyle Webster will be 36 points. Oh no, he won't. It's not going to happen. I take that back from the podium. However, I don't take back what I'm saying about how much of a warrior effort it is for him. And I tell you what, I know how proud of him Yuriv Konski, team manager, will be. It would have been nerve-wracking times the moment he got word about Kyle from back home in Australia when Kyle had his crash over in America last weekend. For him to come out and do this is superhuman.
The Bulldog effort from the number 22 machine of Reese Budd has somehow, over these last couple of laps, found a way past Zachary Watson and Ryan Alexanderson. There was a charge back there a moment ago from the number 8 machine to try and retake that position. However, Reese Budd held strong, now sits there in 5th place. He's going to have to walk away from today holding his head pretty high, because this performance, especially in Moto number 2, is absolutely solid. In front of the riders, the caliber that he is in front of, for what is his second hit out on a 450 in the major leagues here. It's a pretty impressive performance.
Yeah, let's not forget the first time he rode both bikes. He did, well over an hour, probably close to 2 hours, an hour 45 of racing that day, racing both classes. So for him to be able to put his sole concentration and effort into the one bike, it's a very, very impressive ride for the number 22 of Reece Budd. He's only going to get better from here on in.
Especially with a result like this, he's knowing that he can run up there with these guys at the pace that these guys have been running at as he works his way towards the finish line. But don't count out the number 8 just yet. It just seems to be back and forward between these two. They keep going at it. 3 seconds on the clock. Time about to expire. Next lap around for our race leader. We'll pick up the last lap board. So 2 laps for these guys as Alexanderson to the inside. Watson read that situation completely wrong and ends up moving back a position. A moment ago, battling it out.
All over the back of Reece Budd.
And now he's behind.
Just with a blink of an eye, all of a sudden, it's Ryan Alexanderson who has the opportunity to maybe make some kind of a launch, some kind of a pounce at Reece Budd.
Oh, it's disheartening, I'm sure, for him, but he'll go back after this and probably rewatch this, realise what I'm sure he knows the situation he just put himself into there, and it's tough when you're getting into some of these lapped riders to know exactly where to be when you're locked into these ruts the way that these riders do. It is a tough thing to make those calls, but that's the differential from a top rider and a guy that's still trying to work his way into those top 5s consistently.
On screen at the moment, obviously we just had Ryan Alexanderson, now Zachary Watson. These two continue to battle. That is 6th and 7th place and that important top 5 position. Very, very important for Reece Budd to hold on to that spot. He finds himself 4.3 seconds behind Kyle Webster, who's staring down the barrel of 4.4. It's such an optical illusion, that part of the track. It looks like the pass is about to be made. Almost a little bit of green on orange plastic here. Watson trying to tip it in around the outside.
How many times have these two been in this exact position? Oh, overbalanced.
Yeah, so easy to do in that type of stuff.
Final lap for our race leader, the number 14 machine. 17 seconds over everyone else. Tanti still there in 2nd place. And he has a healthy lead over Nathan Crawford. What I saw the last time around was that Reece Budd was faster than Kyle Webster and it closed down the gap a little bit. However, Webster has answered it on this newest lap. He is quicker and actually set his fastest time than Reece Budd, so I don't think that is going to equate into anything as our race leader continues to move forwards, up and over the step up for the final time. Moto number 2, Kawasaki MX1. It's going to be a clean sweep for the CDR Monster Energy Yamaha rider and an extension of the championship lead all the way out to 55 points. A massive, massive lead. That's one entire round right there already, and we've still got another 3 rounds to go towards the finish line here. Final couple of turns, Lee. What a performance this has been.
Carries the red background for good reason. Another 1-1 perfect day for the CDR Monster Energy rider. The number 14, a 54-point lead in the championship. Jed Beaton, what a day here in tough conditions at Appin. We have just started the last half of the championship, and that is the way you start the last half. Cannot put a foot wrong in 2026. Across the finish line, 17 seconds back, his teammate Aaron Tanti.